Hi, friends. Welcome to Preschool Pandemonium, a survival guide for preschool choirs during this COVID-19 crisis. My name is Susan Ernessy, and I'd like to offer a few items from my teaching toolkit to help you and your preschool learners and help them to enjoy music lessons in this strange time. Just a note, the songs used in this session are from Growing in Grace's Keep On Singing digital learning resource for preschool children. In this part one, I want to introduce to you what I call zip kits. These are affordable, individual, in-person, or take-home learning kits. They can be used in the classroom so that everybody has their own things and no one shares, or it could be something you send home. Either you drop off at someone's house or the parents come by at the church, drive by and pick up, just however you work out the details. But these can be things that can be for at-home learning when you have to close down things at your church and you can't be with them. You start with a 1-gallon freezer bag. So we have the zip of the zip kit. These particular ones have a place to mark the child's name, okay? Especially if you're going to be in the classroom, because you want everyone to get the same bag every time. And let's see what's inside. So one thing that we need is a streamer today, okay? So this is a streamer. So we have a little star on top, and I've made it all fancy and put some ribbons and put it on a popsicle stick. But you could have just a ribbon, a plain old ribbon, or a plain old star. Any of those things work. I even have another star that I've cut out of craft foam, and again attached ribbon. They're not necessary, but they do make it kind of fancy, and the kids like it. I have my pool noodle scraper, which is just two lengths of pool noodle put together. I have unsharpened pencils. There's been a lot of talk about cutting dowel rods. Let's just save time and get some unsharpened pencils to use as rhythm sticks. These are just regular size, and if you happen to be able to get a hold of those chunky pencils for beginning writers, these are great. A little thicker in the hand. Again, keep them unsharpened, less likely of poking an eye or poking someone else or just making a mess with a pencil. And then also some sort of plastic lid, or this is a plastic plate to tap on. You could even use a stiff paper plate, would be fine in your kit. I didn't put them in there, but I would also put in a couple of stick puppets, and I'll show you that a little bit later, but that would also go into your kit. The last thing I would put in there for this particular lesson today is the tennis ball shaker that you saw me use just a moment ago. Remember, everything that goes in this zip kit, if it goes home, you're probably never going to see them again. So make sure you only put things in there that you don't care if they come back or not. This Little Light of Mine is a great song, nice and cheery and upbeat. So I thought, how about a streamer to go with it? And I've got a star streamer, and we're just going to move to the music. The children can copy what you do, or they can just move freely to the music. Let's give it a listen. Then when they're done, it goes right back in that zip kit. Another great song is Your Word is a Lamp to My Feet. And this just begs for some instruments. So I thought, what a great opportunity for a play-along song. I've selected the paper plate, plastic plate, to use as sort of a hand drum, and then my pool noodle scrapers. The song is in ABA form, so during the A section, we'll tap the plate, and during the B section, we'll use the pool noodles. In this last part of the session, we're going to look at some lesson extenders, how to take the song teaching and add some additional learning to it. We're going to start with the song, Be Strong in the Lord. Now, I'm not going to sing the song. We're not going to move to the song. We're going to memorize the scripture from Ephesians chapter 6. We're going to do it with rhythm. So I've got my pencils from my zip kit, and here is Ephesians 6:10 with rhythm. 1, 2, 3. Be strong. Be strong. Be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his power. Be strong. Be strong. Ephesians 6:10. So in order to teach that, I created a visual with some preschool-friendly pictures, so we can count to 3. Be strong. I wanted the word strong on the strong beats. So B is actually the pickup, and strong is on that downbeat every time. So I've got a B symbol. I know that they know it's not a bumblebee. But it goes like this. 1, 2, 3. Be strong, tap, tap. Be strong, tap, tap. Be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his power. Be strong, tap, tap. Be strong, tap, tap. Ephesians 6:10. So they could actually have copies of this if they want, if you wanted them to, the individual, so they could actually tap on the chart. You could add motions for be strong. However you wanted to do that. That would enhance the learning. Plus, they would walk away knowing a scripture and knowing where in the Bible it came from. Another great song for activity time is Bought Me a Cat. It's a cumulative song that helps children to engage children in learning and in discovering that things have a sequence, an order. So earlier I told you that you should put some stick puppets in the zip kit. So this is where they come in. And I have taken the visuals, some visuals with all the different animals from Bought Me a Cat, and actually printed them out, cut them. I laminated them for durability and attached them to, again, one of those great tongue depressors. And they make great little stick puppets. You could have one in each zip kit. You could have one, or a whole set. That'd be a lot of stick puppets. So if you're in person, I would say one per zip kit. And if we're at home learning, you could even email the file to parents and have them make the stick puppets. Won't they be so happy about that? Another thing that you can do is use beanie animals, beanie babies. So you need a cat, a hen, a duck, a goose, a sheep, a pig, a cow, or a horse. So there's all kinds of different animals around in toy boxes just being unused. So we have a goose and we have a sheep. Here's a horse. And I even have my, my old granny cat puppet, who could be really good as the star of a video lesson on Zoom. I think a fun activity to do with a Zoom lesson on this song would be to either ahead of time or during the lesson say, okay, everybody run to your toy box and see how many of the animals you can find and bring them back really quickly. And so then it's like hide and seek, and you say, I'm going to count to 50 or 60 or 10, and they have to be back in just at least one thing from their toy box, or bought me a cat. That would be great, great fun. So what do you do with this? You can have the different cards, can help the children put them in order of the sequence of the song, okay, as it's written. You can allow children to select two animals to create word chains. So let's have the hen and the goose. So hen, goose, hen, goose. Or they could pick two animal sounds and do an animal sound chain. Neigh, neigh, moo, moo, neigh, neigh, moo, moo. So a lot of different things you can do with that. That involves them, engages them in the learning. It could be when you create your zip kits that you could put two animals, any two animals, in the zip kit. That way they have two to talk to each other. As you play the recording, if they own one of the animals that they hear, that animal pops up on the screen and participates at that point. And they have to pay close attention because at the end, they're all there cumulatively. So they have to know, oh, mine's next, here comes the cow. Another thing you can do, if you can print a set of these, two sets of these, maybe two per family, they could have a fun game of playing memory. And as they turn the cards over, they could sing or say the animal sounds, which is a great and fun thing to do. Well, it's time to pack up the zip kit and get it ready for the next music class. Time to put everything back in, and of course, we want to zip it shut. I hope you have some ideas to set your brain in motion as you prepare to teach your preschool learners. Props, movements, and lesson extenders will help to motivate and engage the children, whether you gather in person or from a distance.